The current generation of F1 cars has been received in a mostly positive manner. Mercedes driver George Russell, who is also a director of the Grand Prix Drivers Association, has now pointed out what could be a major safety issue with the current F1 cars while speaking to Motorsport. I'm your host, Dillon Shelley, and first up on Formula World, George Russell highlights potential huge safety issue with current F1 cars. George started off by pointing out the big issue. The big one is the weight. The weight is extraordinary. At the moment, the low-speed performance is not great. He then explained why heavier cars aren't safer. We keep making these cars safer and safer, but obviously, the heavier you make them, when you have an impact, it's like crashing with a bus compared to a smart car. You're going to have a greater impact if you're going the same speed with a car that weighs 800 odd kilograms or over 900 kilograms at the start of a race, compared to 15 years ago when they were at 650 kilograms. He signed off by reiterating that this approach could render the F1 cars as unsafe. I'm sure there's analysis going on about striking that right balance, because I don't know where the line is drawn. If you just keep making it heavier, stronger, actually, you get to a point where you cross over that line that too heavy is actually not safer. Fast feed. McLaren's Lando Norris hates driving the current F1 cars compared to the 2021 car. They're a different challenge. I wouldn't say they're as enjoyable as previous year's cars. Just in terms of how comfortable they are and how much you can play around with hitting the curbs and the lines and stuff like that, you're a bit more limited now. George Russell revealed that they've been pretty clear now for about 2 months which targets they have to hit in terms of development. I'm pretty confident if we do achieve that, we will have a car that we can compete with Red Bull. Audi Group Coordinator of all motorsport activities and multiple 24-hour of Le Mans winner Alan McNish recalled how, when he was with Toyota at Le Mans and then jumping into Formula 1, it was a completely different game. That was 20 years ago. That was when budgets were unlimited and when engines were unlimited. The difference now between people that are fighting in the middle and to where you're fighting for race victories is a huge gulf. Ferrari's Charles Leclerc would like to help talented young people from karting who don't have the means to emerge and make their dreams come true. But it is a project that takes time and which I therefore see as only possible in the future. Williams driver Alex Albon feels that their car has got some good characteristics in it. At the same time, I definitely feel there are certain characteristics that are limiting us quite a lot. And if we could just get behind that, we'll make big steps forward. Red Bull team principal Christian Horner explained that their technical director Adrian Newey has been the conductor of the technical orchestra for all these years now. He is still very hands-on. He works in a different way to perhaps other technical leaders. Are the current generation of F1 cars too heavy? Head over to my community page to vote in the poll and let me know what you think in the comments. And if you liked this video, feel free to subscribe and check out my others for all the latest in the world of Formula 1.